Hi guys, this is Parineeti Chopra. Catch me on DissDash.
Samantha, this is your 5th year doing the festival. Talk to me about it.
So I've been part of the community for more than 20 years now. The festival is not my business. It's just that I wanted to give back community a festival which is professionally organized. Because I go to so many festivals and I go to so many fairs. Although there are people, there's food, there's shopping, but I do feel there's something missing.
I love coming here always because we only kind of virtually get to meet these fans, abroad, especially the American fans. We never get to meet them in person. So whenever there's an opportunity, I run here because honestly, they're the most loving fans and they're the most genuine fans out here, because I think they don't get to meet actors very often. So we are always greedy for that love, So whenever I'm called to the US, I come running. Not really, I come flying. Yeah, I'm really excited to actually go. I've heard there's a big crowd, so dying to be there.
What about the celebrities? You bring them back each year. What's their reaction?
They're very happy. I'm very picky when it comes to celebrities because I do not want to bring a celebrity who cannot connect with the people. So I pick celebrities like Taapsee Pannu, Bhumi Pednekar, and this year Parineeti Chopra, who are like girls next door, right? And being a woman, I support women and I want to give them a platform outside India where they can meet their fans.
Do you have like a pinch me moment every time you witness all this love and admiration from people globally?
Yeah, I don't think you can ever get used to it, honestly, because like I said, we live in India, we work there, and you're kind of sort of disconnected from, the love that Bollywood gets all over the world. We only know about it theoretically. So when we come out here, we feel like we're, not in our home country, but when you see so many Indians, you realize, oh no, Bollywood is everywhere, our films are everywhere and our fans are everywhere. So yes, I do get a pinch me moment. It just makes me realize and humbles me more, makes me realize that I'm part of such a huge game in this world and there are people who expect so much and love you so much. So yeah, it kind of gives you that motivation to work harder when you go back.
Talk to me about Kesari. You had a small but very significant role, and you really wanted to do that movie.
Yes, I really did. I mean, a lot of people ask me, why would you do a film like Kesari? Because, it's a guest appearance. But honestly, that's really not how I chose that film. I chose that film because there was no way I didn't want to be a part of that story. I had to be a part of that story. It was a part of my growing up since I'm a Punjabi. And growing up in North India, you hear about the Battle of Saragiri a lot. So when they offered me the film, I didn't even ask. I knew my role would be small, but I knew it would be impactful because the wife of a soldier actually is more important than soldiers themselves because, they're the voice, they're the motivating power. So I was so lucky that Karan offered it to me and I told Karan, I'm doing Kesari for the song that you're giving me because it was such a beautiful song, Ve Mahi. So I always joke with him, I said I just did it for the song.
What about the rendition for Teri Mitti? How did that come
Yeah,
about?
that was actually just like a thing we decided last minute to do because Teri Mitti, the original, had done so well. The film was doing so well. And I was kind of like complaining that I don't have my own song in this film. What is this and all? And we just kind of decided that, hey, let's just for fun do a female version of Teri Mitti. We didn't know it was going to be accepted so well. We didn't know it was going to do what it did. I mean, right from the time I've landed yesterday, people have been congratulating me about Teri Mitti more than anything else. It's like I've not done anything else but that song. So I'm really happy, yeah. I mean, singing is my passion. Music is in my blood, literally. I know everybody says that, but anybody who knows me really knows that I live for music. So doing a song and it getting accepted is a very important thing for me.
तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बनके मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू.
But was singing always in the cards for you? I mean, when you first sang your song,
Mana.
Ke Hum Yaad Nahi
Yes.
Karte, it was a huge hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've done 2 songs and so far I've scored 2 out of 2. So it's actually a great feeling because I think I understand singing more than I understand acting. I understand music more than I understand films. It's just something I've grown up with. I did my first stage show when I was 3 years old with my dad. So it's just something that's truly been a part of my entire life. So when that goes well, it is a very big achievement in my heart, you know. A film doing well is probably not as important for me as my songs doing well. I don't know if it makes sense or if I'm sounding thankless, but I'm really not. It's just that it's that much more important to me because music is so important to me, my dad, my family, my sister also, everybody. So yeah.
साथ में कोई हो तुम्हारे दूर से ही तुम मुस्काना लेकिन मुस्कान हो ऐसी कि जिसमें इकरार नहीं.
Now, obviously, we know about Priyanka being an amazing singer. What was her reaction to your singing?
Yeah, it was actually amazing because she was one of the first people I actually sent it to. And her feedback is very important to me because she's very honest. She's brutally honest. She's always loving, but you will know if she likes something or doesn't like something. So I sent it to her and then I was just like saying my prayers and like, hey Bhagwan, this should go well. And she really like gave very, very positive feedback. Like she loved it. And in fact, I met her like a couple of weeks ago because she was in Bombay and she said, I want to hear the song again. Let's put it on the music, like put it on the speakers, and we put it up and the whole family was listening to it. And I was so emotional at that time because here were my real supporters and my real fans, my family, and they were sitting and blasting it on the speakers. It's like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. It was a very special moment.
नजरों से ना करना तुम बयां वो जिससे इनकार नहीं माना कि हम यार नहीं.
Speaking of Priyanka, we obviously follow her and Nick, and they have major couple goals.
Yeah.
When did you realize they were good for each other?
The moment I met him, actually. He had come to Bombay, which now we know why. We know that he had come to like speak to Badi Mama about them getting together. And we are all going to go out together. And I remember I was in the plane and me being the sister, I was like, who is this man and everything. Not that my approval means anything, but obviously, you know, I was like, okay, there's a boy who's come home and we're traveling with him. This is obviously something more serious. And the more time I spent with them, I remember that night in Goa, I told Mimi Didi that I've never seen you this happy. I've never seen you be yourself so much in front of somebody else. And that is a very good sign, you know. And I told her, I think this is the one. And it was so new for them that time. I don't think she realized or maybe thought it was that serious. But a month later, they were engaged. So I guess I was right. Yeah.
It's just a word made up by someone who's afraid to get close.
Their wedding, my God, it was like a fairy tale. Her trail itself was amazing. You were front and center.
Yes, I really was. I really was. I was a bridesmaid, so I got to be a guest at the wedding, a sister at the wedding, but also one of the workers at the wedding because all the bridesmaids had a lot of work. And I remember that moment when she walked out in that dress. I remember I was sobbing as if I was the groom. You know, all the girls were sobbing throughout the wedding. Like, we had been told to, you know, you guys got to keep quiet and behave yourselves, and this, like, don't create a ruckus, because you know how Punjabis are. We love to, like, make noise. But during the white wedding, we call it the white wedding. It's not racist at all. It's just white because of the dress. So at the white wedding, all of us were like, ah, and they were saying their vows to each other, and she was giving us looks saying, behave yourselves, but we couldn't stop crying. So it was really like one of the most beautiful weddings. One truly, like, those pictures, honestly, I think don't do justice to what was really happening at the wedding.
Yeah, sure.
It was truly, it looked like a movie set where all the actors were being directed. It was that perfect.
Talk about you now. You have
My
all
marriage?
these
It was really good. It was like a fairy tale.
about your career. You have so many projects coming up. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But you took a break purposely.
So in 2015, I just felt like I was doing like a lot of films and a lot of work, and I wasn't really working on myself. And I felt like I put on too much weight, so I wanted to get fitter. I wanted to work on my house, which I was making, my new house. There was lots of stuff going on, so I took like a 6-8 month break, which is not that long if you really think about it. But I came back with Meri Pyari Bindu and Golmaal, and like everything went well, and now there's been no breaks actually at all again. But I think it was really important for me to take a break, because when I came in, like, I suddenly signed a lot of work and I did a lot of work and I was traveling, and I remember not having even half a day off or anything. So I think that was required.
चांद को कॉम्प्लेक्स दिया है तेरे चेहरे ने, तेरी ब्यूटी का नशा है दिल को लगा छूने. बचपन बचपन
नींद चुराए तेरी किसने ये सना तूने तूने शैल चुराया तेरा किसने ये सना तूने तूने.
I think what I love about you the most is that you're so honest.
I am.
People don't really talk about gaining weight and their fashion sense, but you worked on it.
It's not easy, especially if you've not grown up in a public life. You know, some kids, they grow up in families where their parents or their sisters or brothers are, you know, huge stars. So they're used to the spotlight. I wasn't. I never got exposed to that. So suddenly when the whole world is talking about you, it kind of like takes time for a 23-year-old to really get used to it. But I'm also extremely objective about myself. Like, I feel like that's my biggest strength. Like, I can really look at myself as a third person and say, this is where you're going wrong, this is what you did right, this is how you should behave, this is how you shouldn't behave. That's always been one of my biggest strengths. So I think when I was unfit, I wasn't liking the way I was looking on screen, and I don't think any young girl should look like that. It's my chance to be my fittest self when you're young. So I really wanted to kind of recalibrate and kind of give myself that TLC that I wasn't giving, you know?
कहो कि छुट्टियां हर साल मिलेंगी, गिफ्ट हर हाल में कमाल मिलेगी, जो रुलाया तो जली डाल मिलेगी, कहो मंजूर ये भी किया 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 किया.
आज के वादे forever है पक्के, तेरे भी इरादे बेबी नहीं कच्चे, 2 साल में होंगे तेरे बच्चे मेरे बच्चे. जाने मन जाने मन गले लग जा, जाने मन
Talk to us about The Girl on the Train. I've read the book. It's a great book.
Thank you.
Are you excited for the
Yeah.
remake?
I am. I also actually read that book a few years ago, and never did I think one day I would, you know, be doing what Emily Blunt got to do. So I'm really actually looking forward to, but I'm really nervous about it because playing that victim, alcoholic, is something that I'm gonna have to work at, because I don't know how to be an alcoholic. No, just kidding. I'm just looking forward to getting that kind of intensity right. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to. We start filming in London in July. And I finish that film, then I get on to Saina Nehwal's biopic, which I'm already training for, playing badminton every day and learning how to play like Saina Nehwal. I hope I get it right.